Peace. This is Jada S. Welcome you to another episode of Cooking Up Some Marvelous Shit. I'm your host, Jada S. This is Dice Music TV. Alright, you've been out all night at the club. You spent your whole rent check on bottles of nice stuff. You're waking up in the morning. You need some breakfast. You need to get that sustenance back in you. Not going for the same old. Boom. French bread, French toast, fresh fruit, real maple syrup, and we're going to do some maple-glazed chicken apple sausage on the side. Let's get into it first with the chicken sausage. So we're going to do the chicken apple sausage. Got the pan on to a medium. I'm going to put a little olive oil in there first, to get it going around. And we cut it down the middle. We're going to do what's called like a butterfly style. It's the best way to cook the sausage. And you can cook both sides so it's not just raw in the middle and crispy on the outside. So right now, I'm taking my tongs and kind of, opening up the chicken sausage a little more so you get all the sides cooked. You always want to start cooking it low and then turn it up at the end to crispy, That's how you get it marvelous. So now we got to flip the sausage. See, you like that golden cooked feel to it, Alright, so right now we got to do a little maple glaze on our chicken apple sausage. So you just want to take your fresh 100% pure maple syrup from Vermont and just kind of glaze it over a little part, so not too much. Alright, so now we're going to take our chicken apple sausage that we just maple glazed off. We're going to put it on a plate. Now you're ready to do the batter for the French bread, French toast. So say there's 2 you're eating, you want to use about 4 eggs, and that's going to be the first ingredient. So we got the eggs, then we're going to put a little nutmeg and a little cinnamon in there. And the last ingredient is almond milk, just a little though, you don't want too much. And then we're going to put them all in there, whip them up, then we're going to dump the bread in. You got a roll of French bread, cut up the pieces, about this thick. Take the motherfucking French bread, don't get into our French toast batter, stir it up a little more. You want to let them soak on one side for a little bit before you flip them so it absorbs the batter up. Okay, so now we got the pan on, about to add a little olive oil before we get the French toast, ready to roll. Alright, so now we're going to bring the first 4 pieces over to the pan. It's hot. We got it over there on medium. And we're just going to put it in there. Moving along with the marvelous moves, we're going to want to flip our French bread, French toast, but we want to make sure it's real crispy. I don't really think that's crispy enough on the side, so what we're going to do, we leave them right here, and real quick, just turn the heat up a little. Nothing crazy, but there we go. That's looking nice and golden, delicious, and marvelous. Now, if you got fresh fruit, it's always the best, but sometimes, depending on where you're living at, in the season, you can't always get things fresh. So right now, it's brick East Coast winter, and we got some frozen raspberries. So we're just gonna heat them up in the pan first, just to thaw them out, get them kind of juicy before we put them on the fresh toast. You want to stir that up a little, get them moving around. Alright, so we just turned off the raspberries. They're all thawed out, looking juicy and lovely and all that good shit. So we're going to put them and the banana on our French bread, French toast in just a moment. Looking marvelous, as usual. Jada S, so we are taking our French bread, French toast off the pan. And we're going to put it on the plate. And we are about to add our fruit and our maple syrup for a marvelous brunch. Drip it all over. You get the juice on it too. It mixes real nice with the maple syrup. Alright, cooking up some marvelous shit. Your host Jada S. Let's recap what we're doing. We made a batter with eggs, nutmeg, cinnamon, almond milk. We took our French bread, we topped it with some fresh bananas, fresh raspberries, and we also did a maple glazed chicken apple sausage. And now we're about to wrap it up, top it with maple syrup. You can put as much as you want on, depending on how sweet you want it, and then boom, you got another marvelous breakfast. So let's finish this up. Right, there we go. So tune in again soon for another episode of Cooking Up Some Marvelous Shit with Jada S. Dice Music TV. 1.